Yeah? All right, so some technical difficulties at hand. I think we should be good. Anybody at home, people should be able to hear us now. We have good levels. Oh, maybe it's on. I don't know. Okay. Okay, no. But that. Okay, my sources did me wrong. They can hear us now.
They can.
Okay, yep. My mom at home says she can hear us, so it's official. People at home can hear us. We're back. Another season of Woodland Hawks basketball. I mean, technical difficulties at hand. We got through it. It's Zach Drury. If you remember me from last year, I have a new partner with me, Ryan Montini.
Yep. So excited to be here with you, Zach, to watch some great Hawks basketball.
So, for those at home, we're in an exciting first quarter. You've been seeing some of the action and hearing it, just not hearing our commentary to go along with it. Little jump shot there from the free throw line falls. So Watertown's going to extend their opening quarter lead to 15-11. Just about 40 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter. And for those of you who don't know, Ryan and I, this is our senior project for this year. You know, last year with all the broadcasts going on and all the stuff we did for all the games when people couldn't be here, you know, we just decided to continue that here as Riley Kane goes up and gets the foul. And Ryan, you were here last year, just not on commentary. What were you doing?
I was the cameraman for a few games, on the floor, getting some nice shots, helping out.
And now he's making the transition up to the booth alongside me. We have Abby Messina, our producer, here today, and then down the floor, and Ryan's old job is Eric Mead. Kane's first free throw is going to rim off the front of the, come right off the front of the rim. And Ryan, so far, Hawks have been playing pretty fast pace. New coach. It's interesting to see. What did you like so far?
Well, I just see the new coaching staff. It's a little bit different, I like the defense and aggressiveness. Been very aggressive, but finishing around the rim has been a little struggle. We got to make those. We got to make the shots in the paint, close to the rim. Got to work on that.
And like you said, there's that aggressive defense. Liv Rodriguez gets the jump ball, but the possession arrow is going to stay with Watertown. They're going to inbound under the basket with around 9.5 seconds left on the clock here in the first. They have a 15-11 lead over the Hawks. So break play, they're going to kick it out. Little bobble there, but they're going to stick with it. Now 5 on the clock, fakes the shot. 3-point ball on the way is in and out. Masha Petro is going to grab the rebound. There's going to be no shot going up, though. And after the first quarter, Hawks down 3. It's 15-12 Watertown. We're going to have a performance from the Woodland cheerleaders. And we'll see what we got going. But while that is taking place, Ryan and I, Hawks basketball, it's been interesting. Coach Jess Maffo leaving the team this year now, assistant coach over at Watertown, which is interesting to see first game back for a lot of these girls.
Yes. I feel a little different with her on the opposite side of the sideline, or opposite side of the floor, Some of these girls have had her all 3 years prior to this, so making the switch must have been difficult for them.
And here the cheerleaders go. This is definitely this is a favorite cheer of the Woodland student section. And one thing compared to last year is that there are students allowed here. And so, it's a little bit louder in here than last year. Last year we kind of had an empty gym. But now this year, we're really loud getting back into it. Here come the cheerleaders. And evidently you can hear the students, Ryan.
Yes, you can. They're very loud. Supporting the girls today. Very nice to see.
It is great to see all the, the hype back surrounding sports here at Woodland. Something we haven't seen. We had it this fall, but having it back in a gym this winter is going to be nice as well.
It's really great.
So now Andra Boyka is going to inbound, and Casey Mulligan pushes it right over half court. Nice screen there from Riley Kane. She's going to take it to the basket. Swings it out. Andra Boyka three-pointer on the way is off. Offensive rebound by Mulligan. She crosses back over. Ireland Starzyski, wide open three, is off the mark. A little rebound there by Watertown, but it's going to get tied up with Riley Kane, but it's going to come away possession arrow towards Watertown. So they're going to inbound about 20 seconds into this second quarter of basketball. And we're going to get a travel call there. And Hawks are going to take over there. And there's that smothering defense you've been talking about, Ryan.
A lot of energy so far. High tempo, high pace. Hopefully keep that going.
And that's one thing always, if you have high pace, sometimes you're not able to continue that. But yet another and travel on Kane's part there. She ripped that ball free, but just couldn't keep her feet stable. So now bringing up the ball for Watertown is number 3. That's Marissa Farino. She's going to hand it off to number 24, Arielis Velez. And getting fouled there, number 11, Casey O'Toole. And with them on the court, number 21, Paige Dignall, and number 25, Francesca Guerrero. And Ryan, who do we have out there for the Hawks right now? Now, out there for the Hawks right now. Who do we got?
We got Casey Morgan, number 34, 22, number 22, Andre Boyka. Then number 5, Arlen Starzinski. Number 10, Gabby Martipetro, and 33, Riley Kane.
And a long three-pointer there is just going to rattle out. And this is, it's a good mixture for the Hawks. Couple seniors on the floor with Kane, Boyka, Mastropietro, and then the young sophomores with Starzinski and Mulligan. But when it comes to, you look over at that bench, that's not a big bench.
No, it is not a very deep bench. We only got 3 girls over there, and one of them looks to have an ice pack on the knee, so that's not good.
So no,
foul trouble is going to be huge in this game. Don't have anyone in foul trouble.
we tried to get the timeout call there, didn't to no avail. But there's another jump ball, and that's going to go the way of the Hawks. Coach not too happy that her timeout didn't get called there. But she's going to get sent back to the bench. Andra's going to inbound it. Here's Casey Mulligan. And Casey, a really good season last year. Went all NBL as a freshman. Played some really great games down the stretch, especially in the NBLs against this Watertown team, and also in a tough loss to Holy Cross in the NBL semifinals. Casey's going to turn the corner, go up, off balance, layup is off, tipped up by Kane. Andre Boyka is going to come down with it, and we're going to get yet another jump ball. What's going on? Why do we have so many jump balls today?
It's just high energy. Now we're not giving up, going for every rebound, crashing the boards.
And that's what you love to see. If you're going to be a team that scores a lot of points, you got to get a lot of offensive rebounds. Three-pointer from Velez is way off the mark. And let's see. And Woodland did tip that. Looked like off Ireland Starzinski, number 5. And so Watertown's going to get it at about midcourt. We'll see what they're going to run here. And then just a regular old offense. There's number 3. That's Farina, setting it up for the offense here. Velez swings it cross court, and it's tipped. Gabby Mastropietro with the steal. Boyka's going to push it up with Mulligan. Casey's going to cross to her left, drive in, will bounce past to Kane. Jump shot is short. Casey tries to get the offensive rebound, no avail. Nice bounce pass, but Ireland swoops in out of nowhere with the steal. She's going to slow it back up. Tries to cross left. Kind of dumps it back to Casey there. And Casey's going to set up the offense. And now, Ryan, if you're the Hawks offense here, what are you really trying to do 5 minutes left in the first half?
Well, they're running a little zone, so you want to space the floor, hit the open holes, drive, kick, and a foul on Casey Morgan. She goes down hard.
So after a couple seconds there on the ground, Casey Mulligan gets up a real hard foul. She looked like she might have just gotten that wind knocked out of her or something like that. But as soon as you said drive to the basket, space the floor, that's exactly what Casey did, and she's going to draw the foul and shoot 2 free throws here. First free throw falls. Now Casey gets another one, looking to cut it to a 1-point lead. Second free throw on the way, off, but Kane brings down another offensive rebound. She's going to look to get it back out, and Casey's restarting the offense here. Boyka is going to get called for the travel there, and Ryan seemed to get that before the referee did.
I had the travel.
I mean, he went straight to the rolling wrist, and he knew it. He knew it before the ref did. Maybe we should get you some stripes and get you out there.
Why not?
Nice little pass inside there. Layup off the mark. Offensive rebound. Ireland's going to come in from behind and just tip it out. So once again, Watertown inbounding underneath their own rim. 4:34 left on the clock here in the first half. Kind of a late start tonight. We had 6:45, but that JV game came down to the final minute in that, and so this start time got pushed to 7.
Yes, it did. I mean, I don't understand why they don't schedule it for 7, because they know the JV game is going to go long. So
maybe we got to ask Mr. Decker that. We'll be sure to get there. Oh, and a hard foul from Mulligan. Oh, here is Mr. Decker. Oh, no, he's just making his rounds. He's just doing his thing, making his rounds. And maybe we'll ask him when he just steps away from the fans over there. Maybe we'll see what he thinks about a later start. Miss Akabo in the comments. I was just thinking. I wonder when Ryan and Zach will start their project.
Well, right now, Miss Akabo, it's the first game of the year. We'll be here for every single one we can. So get this project done.
We're gonna get this done. We're gonna serve the community. We're gonna bang out some a great response on this at the end of the year.
We are.
We're gonna cover this full season of boys and girls basketball.
Yeah, and those of you, we will be here home games for both the boys and the girls as often as we can be. Pretty busy schedule coming down as soon as we're gonna have games almost every day for you here on Hawk Headlines. And the games Ryan and I can't be here, we'll be sure to have coverage on all our social medias, Hawk_headlines for those of you who do not follow those. So Andra Boyka gets fouled on the drive there. That is going to be Farino's second foul. And this is Andra's, I think, third trip to the line already. Off the back of the rim on her first free throw, and she's not too happy with herself there. So here's Farino. She's going to kick it over to Bernal. Top of the key. That is a new subbed in. Farino for three is off the mark. Kane's going to corral that rebound. And back to Andra now. Liv Rodriguez is checked in for Casey Mulligan, so it's now up to Boyka to push the ball up to the front court. Gabby fakes her shot, tries to drive right. Swings it to Kane underneath. Layup is off. And now here comes Watertown up the floor, but looks like number 2, Christina Kyle, kind of gets her feet caught there and gets called for the travel before she can even get over the half-court line. Now we talked about a lot about the Hawks, Ryan. What are you liking so far from this Watertown offense?
Well, they got some nice ball moving, finding the open areas in the Hawks zone.
And their defense, they're running a pretty tight defense here.
Looks like they switched to man here.
It looks like just as soon as they switch to man, Andra Boyka hits her nice elbow jump shot, and she's going to knock that ball out of bounds. As Mr. Decker's over here. What's up, Mr. Decker?
Does Montini have a microphone?
We had some technical difficulties. We're sharing one mic right now.
Perfect.
What's up? Oh no, Mr. Decker, we actually had an important question for you.
Oh, okay.
6:45 is a pretty odd start time. Why not 7?
With the games, normally the start of the game, the JV game kind of dictates the start of the varsity game. So JV, they said we were going to be there at 5:15, so generally we do an hour and a half after that.
You heard it here. That's why we do 6:45 and not 7. It's the JV team. It's the JV team's fault.
Is there a fault to be had?
I don't know if it's a fault to be had. It's just, especially when a JV game like that goes down, last minute close game. Boyka's first free throw is off as she's back at the line for her 4th trip, and it's not even the end of the first half yet. This is a very physical game. Watertown racked up 8 fouls to Woodland's 7.
Teams in the bonus here, I believe bonus.
Yeah, no, it looks like it up there. Kane picks up another offensive rebound. We got to start keeping track of jump balls.
The inbound here from Kane. 100 shot is good.
Thank you, Ryan, for covering in while I converse with Mr. Decker. So there's Kyle. She's going to drive. Little jump stop. Jump shot is off. Tipped up. It's getting kind of all over the place. Now it's on the ground. Tied up, and it's... What is it, Ryan? What is...
Another jump ball.
Another jump ball. Miss Akabo said good job. We try our best, Miss Akabo. We're persevering through technical difficulties, and we're gonna get the job done. That's just who we are. Kyle on the drive, little floater is gonna get fouled on the way up. Is it Rodriguez or Master Petro is the question, and it is 23, so the foul goes to Rodriguez here. So now they're both knotted up at 8 fouls apiece, so 16 total fouls. We still have 2 minutes left in the first half, and we probably have about 16 jump balls. First free throw falls there. Second one on the way also falls. And so now Watertown re-extends that lead back up to 2. Andra, a little hesitation there. Gabby dumps it inside. Riley turns the corner. Layup falls. Nice look up there. Gabby Master Petro drops a nice dime in there. So Kyle's going to swing it. There's near the top of the key, looking to set the offense. Cut in. Boyka's going to tip that one away. Good defense there by Andra Boyka, getting in the paint, tipping that ball out. Not usually something you see from a guard-type player, but, on defense, Boyka can really play all around.
She's playing all 5 positions right now, moving around.
And we saw at the beginning of the game, they're really playing a small brand of basketball.
Yes. We had our point guard doing the jump ball, so.
Yeah, Casey. And, last year they didn't really have that problem. They had Ava DeLucia out there. It was Riley Kane with the and one. But last year they didn't really have they had a true center in Ava DeLucia. I think DJ Mulligan is really excited about that and one. He's just he really probably loves girls basketball.
Yep, probably just as much as diving.
Kane's free throw on the way to convert is off the back iron. But with that, the Hawks swing it. It's a 4-point lead for Woodland, 22-18 Hawks with a minute 20 to go. Andra's going to make a nice athletic play, saving that ball from going out of bounds. So they're going to give it to Riley, bringing it over half court. Loose ball. And it's going to stay with Woodland, as it looked like it might have been kicked some sorts by a Watertown player. From our angle, it looked like it was last out on Boyka.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know.
We don't have a good angle up here. So Hawks, Gabby just kind of has to watch that one fly over her head. Distracting inbound there. I mean, you had the girl jumping up and down, screaming ball, like doing a jumping jack almost. Riley trying to get it over her head, just kind of lets it slip and throws it out of bounds. So we are now under a minute here. Jump shot, good follow there, another offensive rebound. And finally, third time's the charm. That's number 31 for Watertown is Isabella Beauty. Her third time's the charm, third shot finally falls. Watertown's within 2. Ireland's 3 is off the mark and rebounded by number 11, Casey O'Toole. Farino brings it in. Beauty in the layup, and Andra Boyka's fouls are on the way up. And now Beauty looks to convert on the 3-point play and give Watertown a 1-point lead with 26.3 seconds left on the clock. Free throw falls. And in a matter of about 10 seconds, Isabella Beauty has racked up 2 rebounds, and 5 points.
Impressive.
So now 20 seconds left. Boyka's slowly going to bring it over half court, and you'd have to think if you're the Hawks to save for the last shot here.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Gabby shoots it, and it's off. Riley, another offensive rebound, goes back up and gets fouled. Interesting they're not kind of waiting for that last second shot. Usually you see that.
Yep, but I guess they wanted to be aggressive and take the first open look.
And I mean, Gabby had a pretty nice shot there, wide open, you know. Kind of long mid-range shot, but just off the mark. But Riley cleaning up underneath. Her first free throw falls. That foul, by the way, on number 31, Isabel Beauty. That's her third. So she's gonna get subbed out here. Number 25, Francesca Guerrera, is gonna come in and take her place. Just under 9 seconds left. Kane's gonna shoot her second free throw. And it's gonna go off the mark. She's gonna save it, but now she's gonna step out of bounds right before she's able to slap it back in. So 7.5 on the clock now. Watertown is going to inbound, and Ireland Starzyski is going to come down and press the point guard for Reno. But they're going to get it in. They have about 4 seconds left. Big wide open three is off the mark. Rebound's going to get picked up by the Hawks. But that's going to be it for the first half of action here in the Woods. It's 23-23, Woodland and Watertown in a close match. And so, Ryan, would you like in that first half? What'd you see from both teams that you thought could make a difference come second half?
Well, very aggressive. As we see, 10 fouls for Watertown, 9 fouls for Woodland. So aggressiveness, a lot of jump balls. Fighting for the rebounds. But I think the Hawks got to make some more open looks. We've gotten a lot of looks, but some shots not falling, and a little bit better paint defense. Letting some Watertown players get inside and get some easy layups on us, so got to clean that up.
And if you're Watertown's defense, what do you got to do to kind of try and stop the Hawks?
Crash the boards and block out. A lot of offensive rebounds for the Hawks, so they got to limit those and limit the Hawks to one shot.
So here we have about a 10-minute halftime. Wondering, are we going to get a performance cheer dance teams? I'm not sure. But Ryan and I think we do not have our halftime show with Mama Manning lined up for tonight, sadly. She's not in attendance. She had some prior things to attend to. So for now, we're going to take a couple-minute break. We'll be back in a few minutes just to, get you ready for the second half of basketball. All right. I'm waiting for the okay. We're good? Yeah, I think we're good. And we are okay. We are officially good. I got the official okay. We are back here, second half of basketball. Woodland Hawks and Watertown Indians. Girls varsity basketball here at Woodland. I'm Zach Drury. Ryan Montini's with me, and we're looking at a pretty tight game here. Hawks and Watertown knotted up at 23. You know, pretty even, two evenly matched teams, and they both played really aggressively in the first half. And I wouldn't expect anything less here, Ryan.
No, I would expect the same thing.
Now the one thing is, though, is a team going to run out of gas, you know, going down if they keep playing that fast pace? But Gabby's layup there is off, and she was not happy with herself there. Oh, and pass inside. Riley tips it, but it just goes, right off her hand and right to that number 25. That was Guerrera on the layup, and just like that, in the first 25 seconds, there's a layup. So Casey's going to turn, fakes around. Nice move there. Up and under is good. Nice move there by Casey.
Very nice up and under.
You don't usually see that from a sophomore. Really good. Really talented on the basketball court and in the goal as a soccer player as well. She's really jumping around for that ball, and she finally gets the steal after about 3 tries. It was a nice Euro step right around her defender, straight to the basket. She read that one like a book.
Exactly what the defender was going to do.
So now Casey's going to slowly bring that ball up the court, kind of slowing it down a little bit. Fixing her mask, because we're wearing the masks again.
Yep. What happened to that one? I thought they said you didn't have to.
It's starting the end of December. So after break, if you're vaccinated,
okay.
If you're fully vaccinated, you can choose to not wear the mask when playing. And I'm assuming if everybody's vaccinated, I think you're gonna choose. Because that's
they're not really on anyways, but.
No,
It's
it's very tough to keep them on, to run around and keep the mask up, especially over the mouth and nose.
Yes.
It's one thing you're doing nothing, but
running around and heavy breathing, it's not go well.
Nice, Gabby just kind of stands straight up, and that one might have been a foul, but I think she got away with one there. She's gonna kick it up to Riley. She's gonna fake her shot. She's gonna drive. Little runner is good. Uses the glass really well there, and opens up the Hawks lead. Now it's 6 points, 31-25. Just swing it up. Farino, 3-pointer from the corner is off the mark. Good positioning there from Kana. She's going to grab another rebound. She's been really racking up those boards. Andra's going to swing it back inside to her bread and butter. Turnaround layup is blocked, but there's going to be a foul called on the way up on number 25, Francesca Guerrero. And we're going to see that is the first foul of the half. Oh, no. Riley's free throw is off. Oh, here comes All-State diver DJ Mulligan.
How we doing, Zach Drury?
DJ, we're great. We are live right now. What do you
live on Hawks Nest?
Hawk headlines.
Hawk headlines. How we doing, party people?
Wow, that was thank you, DJ Mulligan for. Oh, you know what? I got you next time. So there's DJ Mulligan, All-State diver.
Yep. Phenomenal diver.
Oh wow, that gets an eruption from the Hawks fans as they open up a 10-point lead now. Yep, here's DJ Mulligan again. DJ, what'd you think of that one? That microphone is sadly not working tonight, DJ.
Well, I think the problem is this doesn't connect into here?
Because we're not. You know, here, Abby, switch the camera on to us and DJ really quick. We're gonna.
Put it
down a little bit. 1 second. Oh no. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. No, I'm gonna lean in a little bit. Yeah. No, I know you can't. That's why I want you to take them off. So what you know, are you? Is that sweatshirt? What's that sweatshirt mean right there, DJ?
I just got it from Rider University. I'm not really sure if I'm going there. Yeah, I might be going to University of Maine. Go Black Bears.
So those are your top two, DJ?
It's between the University of Maine, University of Rider, and the University of Fairfield.
Ah, 3 great choices. You know, Paul Geary, a famous alumni from Fairfield.
Paul Geary and my mother, Dana Mulligan, are also alumni at Fairfield.
Go Stags.
Andre Boyking dribbling down the.
All right, DJ. Thank you for it's such a great interview. You're always a treat to have. It's always a treat talking to you. And that pass goes into the backcourt. Velez is gonna pick it up. Fast break layup is good. So the lead, the lead's back down to 8 for Woodland. Boyka open 3 in the corner. Bang! Andra Boyka. You know, Andre Boyka really out looking like Steph Curry.
Finally knocking down some open shots here.
And speaking of Steph Curry, he did just break Ray Allen's career 3-point record. And there's a jump ball again. Riley Kane just all over the ball tonight. But yeah, Steph Curry 3-point record.
Very impressive.
Especially for how young he is still.
Very fast.
And he's at.
Destroy the record.
He might double. He could even double it. I mean, if he keeps playing at this level through his 30s, that ball's on the ground. And then you can. There is Casey Mulligan, wide open layup. And then, I mean, even Curry at that point, he just can become a role player, kind of like Ray Allen did at the end of his career. And just kind of a spot-up shooter.
Yep.
But he's going to be in the league for a long time. Velez a 3. Bank shot off the mark. And, you know, the fans over there really letting her hear it after that shot. Boyka's going to drive. Her shot is blocked on the way up. And Gabby Mastropetro steal. Andra's second chance again. Layup is good. So Andra's opened the lead up now, 42-27. The Hawks now have the lead by 15 points with just 3:48 to go here in the third quarter. And what have you seen? This has been a quick turn of events. I mean,
very fast, aggressive start of the half for the Hawks, getting after it on defense in transition and making open layups and shots.
Farino an air ball, and she's going to kind of charge right into Gabby, and she's going to get called for the fouling. Gabby does not look too happy with that call right there, but. So we'll see. That's her third foul. Team's first of the half. So first free throw for Farino is off. And, you know, if you're Watertown here, these are the kind of points when you're down by this much you kind of have to convert on if you want to get anything going.
Yep, they're gimmies. Got to make them.
They're called free for a reason. But she does knock down the second one, and it's back 14-point lead. Casey's going to bring it over here. She's going to cross left. Screen from Riley. Casey's going to drive in. Spins left. Little jump shot is off. Another offensive rebound, Riley Kane. And she's all over the glass tonight. Second chance rebounds and really converting on second chance points. And there's the double dribble. Ryan, I didn't see on that one. You didn't call that one.
I didn't know. I didn't see.
You weren't. Were you not? You weren't paying. You weren't paying enough attention. You were trying to read the defense. And, you know, once again, you kind of have to admire how well the Hawks are playing. Their starting lineup has played just about the entire game with only a three-woman bench. Drive Ireland baseline jumper is off. They're going to bring down the rebound. Farino kind of goes behind the back, and her own teammate kind of just kicks the ball out from underneath her. Not great communication there, but they're going to reset. She just step out, crossover. So now, really slow pace. Watertown really slowing it down, trying to get something going here. There's a nice cut, but layup is no good. A really nice organized play. They're kind of slowing it down and then hopping it up with that nice backdoor cut. And Ireland is going to travel there. The pass kind of took her that way, and she couldn't hold down that plant foot. Well, this is going to lob it over. Farina's going to cross back right. Swings it inside, back out. 3-point ball on the way. It's long. Andre's going to come up with the rebound. Kind of spins out of it, crosses back over. So here's Gabby in the corner looking for something. Riley on the inside trying to post up, and it's tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Woodland there. And if one thing, they have gotten a little bit better on the post defense, but you know, the Hawks are just kind of, you know, they're rolling now. Even with, you know, more strong post defense, they started hitting the outside shot. As Andra kind of forcefully throws up that shot, it's short, and there's going to be a foul by, it looked like Riley Kane's going to get called for that foul. Team's second, her second. And one thing, both teams have cut down on the fouls a really decent amount here.
They have very few.
You got
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to go.
You know, and you feel like, you know, maybe that was something both coaches probably tried to address at the half. I mean, when you combine for, what did we say, 19 fouls in the first half? Watertown with 10, Woodland with 9 compared to the 3 we have here. But then again, you never know how fast the fourth quarter could play in the last minute and a half here. Andra Boyko, wide open 3 is a little long. Gabby's going to grab the offensive rebound. Boyko's going to try a foul line jump shot. It's off. Riley underneath. Layup is good. So the Hawks getting their second and third chance points all tonight. And that's, I feel like a majority of their points have come from. Now they are playing stifling defense as well. They try to go up, and it's going to get fouled on the way up. And we were at 23 at the half. Is that what we were at? We were. So the Hawks have doubled their point total now. Outscored Watertown 23-5 in this third quarter, and now lead 46-28. That foul was on Andra Boyk on the way up. I mean, 23 points in a quarter is impressive, but at a high school level with, you know, 8 minutes in a quarter, that's something.
Bad miss right there.
Free throw on the way up is an air ball there, and Ryan said it that's just a bad miss there. So Casey's going to bring up the ball here, and now they're really going to slow it down. 53 seconds left on the clock. She's going to cross back left, kick it to Andra. She's going to try and push her right. Andra barely holds that back plant foot, looking for a travel call. Layup is off. Casey, offensive rebound, turnaround is off. She's going to really sling it up court. 2-on-1 here in favor of the Hawks, and Riley's going to get called for the foul.
I could see the tiredness. Sloppy, lazy defense right there. Not getting back on defense.
No, there was a, you know, and we talked about it. When you play a fast-paced game, you get tired getting into the fourth quarter, so you just got to hope that they kind of stick with it here. But, you know, that fast-paced offense giving them a 16-point cushion. 46-30 now with the make of that free throw. They do not get the opportunity to rebound it. Falls 46-31 now. Andra Boyka is going to bring it up. 25 seconds left on the clock here in the third quarter. Casey screens left. Andra Gabby, long 2 is good. And the JV boys basketball team over there is really loving it. So now the countdown is on. 5 seconds left. Dumps it inside. Tries to throw something up, and it's going to rim out and rim out again. So no good on the last 2 attempts from Watertown. And going into the 4th quarter, final quarter of basketball here from Woodland. Woodland leads 48-31. And like we said, 26 points that quarter for the
An
Hawks.
offensive explosion coming out of the half, knocking down the open shots, getting the second chance points.
They're really feeding. They're feeding off the crowd as well. You know, when one big shot falls, another comes right after. Let's go, black and gold. Oh. So nice performance there from our cheer team. Trying to get the crowd a little riled up here. So 8 minutes of basketball left here. And Hawks really pulled away in that 3rd quarter. They're looking to try and keep up that offensive explosion here. All right, so it's going to be Woodland on the inbound here. It's going to be their ball to start this 4th quarter. Casey's going to go right. She sees her opening, drives to the lane. Layup is tipped on the way up, it looked like. So here's Farina bringing it up with the left. She's going to cross back to the right. Looking for something here. Casey's going to tip it into the backcourt. Ireland's going to pick it up. She's going to look up, but by that point, Casey was flooded by a sea of orange. Nothing doing. On the inside against the bigger defender, and there's going to be no foul. Gabby is on the line, but it's, oh no, Watertown player completely laying out of bounds with the ball. So it's going to go to Woodland. You're going to see we're going to run a stack play here. See what they got working. Wide open jumper for Andra. Nicely run there.
Yeah.
Did you used to run stack plays back in your day?
We did. We had a lot of different variations of stack.
You know, back in your days under Coach Anderson for the Beacon Falls travel basketball team. 3-point champion, am I right?
Yep. It's either the 6th or 7th grade. I'm not sure which year, but I was the champion.
I mean, I think you probably led the freshman team in threes your freshman year as well.
Maybe.
And then you went on your Kobe farewell tour your freshman year, and
I did hang them up after the freshman year.
now you just dominate rec leagues all over the city. Ireland's jump shot's off the mark. And Casey's just going to come out of nowhere and just rip it out of her hand. And we're not going to get a foul on that. Riley's going to drive. Open layup is kind of tipped on the way up, it looked like. Streaking down the court. Casey coming in. Layup is good. A nice layup there for number 21, Paige Null, with pressure from Casey Mulligan coming from behind. Getting loud in here. Andra, long three, is just off. Tipped up. It's going to be, the rebound's going to go to Watertown there. They're running a 2-on-2. Layup is off the mark. Offensive rebound. And turnaround is going to get fouled on the way up. And I don't know if that was a foul as much as it was just a girl getting turned. It looked like maybe Ireland getting turned into, but, you know.
Not getting back on defense.
We're not, you know that. So that foul, number 22, it's going to be Andre Boyka. It falls. Now the lead's down to 14. 5:47 here in this fourth quarter. Second one on the way is good. So 2 free throws there from Watertown, and number 11, that's O'Toole. And it's a 13-point Woodland lead. Casey's going to get a nice hard screen from Boyko. Ireland's going to turn left. Here's Gabby looking for something. Andra underneath layup is going to rim out. No foul. Andra trying to knock that ball out, but nothing doing. Was open 3 is way off. And so here's Ireland's going to get it over half court. They're going to slow it down. Oh, she finds her lane. Swings it cross court. Riley fakes her jumper in, and it's going to be a block. Block and foul there. You know, Beauty's feet weren't really set just yet. Reminds me back in my freshman year of rec basketball, first play. Alec Tobo, defensive lineman, now playing at Western Connecticut State on the football team, comes down the lane, and I decide, let me take a charge right now. I get barreled over.
Steamrolled.
I get steamrolled. I look up, I get called for a block. I look at the referee, and I'm like, really? He goes, your feet weren't set. And I said, I just stood in front of a 300-pound lineman driving in on me. I should get that call any day of the week. Second free throw falls. Hawks push it back to 15, 52-37. Exactly 5 minutes on the clock in this game. You're going to turn around and get fouled on the way up. Look to be, is that on Gabby? Yeah. And she, not happy with that call. I'm pretty sure that's her 4th foul, if I'm not mistaken. Hawks 6th. Yep. So that first one rattles home. It's going to be Liv Rodriguez checking in for the Hawks, number 23. On the way up, and nobody boxes the shooter. She's going to grab her own offensive rebound, follow it up, and it's 52-40. Now after that, and you could see, I think the fatigue's kind of starting to get to.
Very tired, very slow, lazy.
Kind of, it's starting to get to the Hawks defense. But I mean, when you play that fast-paced of a game and your starting lineups in there, most of the game as well, you kind of got to expect some fatigue coming down the stretch. So timeout was taken, and the Hawks 20. Well, we were up at, I think at one point we had a 20-point lead. Is now cut back down to 12. Andra really trying to rally the troops here. So it's going to be, it is going to be Andra bringing the ball up. They're going to try to get Casey the ball. They're going to run right into each other. And you think that fatigue might even start affecting some Hawk communication there as well, as they gotta spend another timeout here. Maybe we gotta get us some. We gotta get us. Maybe I think we might have to get ourselves some of those bleacher chairs. Support our backs. Miss Akabo. Do you think that could be, if she is still here? I feel like that's something that could be funded. If we need any funding sorts for our senior project. Maybe if my mom's still listening, Woodland Regional High School Baseball Booster Club fundraiser. That could also be a great help. Andra's going to drive the baseline. Floater is just off the front of the rim. Andra's going to grab the offensive board. Jumper is off the front of the rim. It's going to be tipped out on Woodland. So Watertown will take over 4.5 in the fourth. A 3-point ball could cut this lead to single digits here. They're going to dump it to Velez. She's going to inside O'Toole. It's going to be stolen by Casey Mulligan. Kind of pickpocket there, and she's really taken over on defense, especially in this fourth quarter. I'm just going to set the screen for her as she goes left. Casey's going to cut back and go right, trying to turn the corner. Live top of the key. Riley's going to turn around at the elbow. Tries to drive right. Tries to turn the corner and gets her shot blocked. But it's going to stay with Woodland. A really interesting call there. I think it hit Riley. Was standing out of bounds and it hit her when that seemed. And it's gonna be Ireland near the top of the key getting it. She's gonna try and drive right. Almost gets trapped, but is able to dribble out of it. And now it looks like they're gonna get a foul call. A little bit of a push from the back there. The best ability is availability. It's a great saying. Wow. I cannot imagine trying to throw an inbound pass with that. That might be the most difficult inbound pass I think I've ever had, if I'd ever have to make. You got. Wow. Finally the ref. I mean, I think she yelled timeout probably 3 times. She's really letting him hear it too. She better watch out. We don't want a tech getting called here. But I like the fire because, you know, as a ref in that kind of situation, you kind of, you know, you kind of have to look for a timeout. But But another timeout there, and you know, it's the one thing about our scoreboard here. We don't keep track of timeouts on it. So I'm interested. I think that's the 3rd timeout of the half.
Yeah.
So I'm not really 100% sure. I do 5 maybe, or if it's 3, like I'm not sure. But we'll stick it out. We'll see. 3:40 on the clock, 52-40, Woodland in the lead. They kind of get it back up to 12, and it's going to be Woodland ball inbounding underneath the basket. So it's going to be Riley Kane's going to inbound it here for the Hawks, and looks like they're going to set up their high stack play. Oh, no, they're going to kind of bring it back down towards. We'll see. Casey's going to get it. Turnaround layup is good. That was really nicely executed there by the Hawks.
It was.
And you could tell, you know, Riley on the inbound knew exactly where her number 1 was going to be. 3-point ball on the way is nothing but air. But we're going to get a jump ball again, and it's going to stay with Watertown. We're getting back to our jump balls now. Jump balls and fouls. She's going to fake it, turn the corner, tries to throw up the layup. Riley straight up, nothing doing. Andra crosses half court, 3:10 to go here in the fourth. She's going to turn with the left, little bounce pass to Riley underneath. Tries to draw the contact on the way up, nothing. And on the floor, Andra's fouling. So the foul is on the floor there. On number 3, it's on Farino. And that's her 4th, so she's got to be careful in foul trouble there. Ireland wide open in the corner. They're not going to take it. Going to feed Riley inside, and that layup kind of just seemed forced there. So now we'll see what they got. And now I feel like that's what they're, you know, something that's been working is a three-point ball from Farino is short. Now that the inside's been working, I feel like the Hawks are kind of trying to force it. And she's going to get fouled on the way up. And that's, I don't know that. You saw it. Did you see?
that.
Little throw the ball there. Maybe. Maybe they'll give her a
Slow
break.
warning.
Because that's where she thought the ref was going to be or something. But in most cases, that might be someone might be getting teed up for that. So Gabby's going to check back in. She's got to be careful. She's at 4 fouls. So one more and she will be done. But we'll see what the Hawks do up 14. Second free throw on the way is off. It's going to be Casey's rebound, and she's going to turn around, kind of slow it back up. Velez is going to meet her at half court, and they're going to bring in some pressure here. Little bounce pass inside to Andra. You know what's interesting here for the Hawks is they're small. They're basically running 3 guards with Casey, Andra, and Ireland. But what? I didn't even hear that. Is that a? I think that is her 5th foul. If that, yep. And that is not. Coach for Watertown, they're not happy with that call, and I agree with him. I mean, that wasn't that. That wasn't a foul call you usually see end on something like that. So they're gonna have to bring in someone new here and set up this offense again without their point guard. I just got some fans here. I think that was DJ. It was DJ. Andra, oh, Casey almost looked like an alley-oop there, but I just don't know if Casey could dunk.
Not quite. I don't think so.
You can.
Almost.
Tennis ball?
Yeah.
Yet another. It takes. I guess these referees just aren't looking for timeouts. I mean, once again, I heard timeouts at least twice before it was finally called, but I'm guessing there's got to be 5 timeouts and a half now that we're seeing this. The Hawks have a 14-point lead, 1:58 on the clock. So now in the timeout, looks like they're just trying to get down their offense, not trying to rush anything. You have a 14-point lead under 2 minutes. You kind of just have to just try and calm it down. Exactly. You can't turn the ball over. So now we'll see Hawks are inbound right in front of the scores table. Gonna swing it, and it's gonna look to be a foul on Gabby, and that's gonna be her 5th. So a second foul out, and as soon as we started saying there hasn't been a lot of fouls, there starts to be a lot of fouls. We're gonna get another kind of mini timeout, so the Hawks can now set up their offense without Gabby. So now we'll see what Watertown's able to do here, coming in with the inbound. Turnaround jumper from the elbow is off. Ireland's going to corral it. Riley has the ball here, giving it to Andra. They got to get over here. She will. A couple seconds left. Nice screen from Casey. Casey's going to kind of turn it back around, slowing it back up, realizing, try to drain some time off the clock here. Kind of just, giving goes back and forth here. Almost runs into a trap. Casey's going to turn the corner, back it back out, and the Hawks are doing a great job of wasting some clock here. Casey's keeping her dribble for a real long time. I mean, she's going to finally swing it over to Riley. If you're Watertown, I mean, you can't really foul. You're in the bonus. Or you will be on this next foul. Ryan wants a shot, and they're finally going to foul. They just wasted 40 seconds on that possession. It's no shot clock basketball for you. I mean, we see that all the time. Coming down the stretch. Oh, no, never mind. It was only the 6th foul. I think you need 7 to get into the bonus, so that's my mistake. And now Casey's bringing it back up. We're under a minute now. Hawks still up by 14. It's 54-40. Coach really trying to look for the carry. And back court or a push. Oh, nope, push. Number 31, Isabella Beauty. And that's her 5th. She fouls out. That is the 3rd person to foul out in this game. We had 19 fouls in the first half. Now we have 15 fouls here in the second half, for a grand total of 34 fouls in this game. Very physical basketball being played here at the Woods' first opening game of the season. Andra makes the first on the 1-and-1. And I feel like that's just going to seal, just kind of puts the nail in the
This
coffin.
one's over.
What do you think the Hawks did well today, Ryan?
I think that 3rd quarter was huge.
Yeah, that big offensive explosion. I think what do you coming in, the Hawks did something. I mean, in that second half, they kind of just
Completely different team.
A lot more aggressive. Kept playing fast-paced, knocking shots down. And I think that was the biggest thing of this game, is that the second half they began knocking shots down. Casey Mulligan just racks up her. Oh no, excuse me. That's Riley's 4th, not Casey. So 1-and-1 first shot is gonna fall. It's back to 15. So second free throw falls. They're gonna bring some pressure here. Andra's gonna get it over. Drive, Ireland right underneath the basket. Layup is off. They're gonna grab the board. Just get back on D. Oh no, Andra's gonna try and slap it out. And they're 1-on-1 down here. Riley drives in and layup is good. But Riley just not wanting to foul there. Almost kind of concedes the basket. 12-point game. And she's gonna poke it out. Now you're man. That's down 12. 56-44 Woodland. 14.5 on the clock here. I'm just gonna inbound it. They're gonna send Casey way down, almost like a receiver and a quarterback. Andra completes the pass. Casey dribbles back out. And they're gonna still try and poke it away. But that's gonna close it out here. The first game of the